Hey folks, how you doing? This is Brian here, American Hobo. So it's about 6:15, 6:20. I'm going to barrel out of here in a couple hours. I've got all my stuff packed. I'll hop in the shower real quick, take another quick shower, brush my teeth. I don't think I need to shave today. I shaved last night. I'm okay. I don't need to shave this morning. Got my sign ready. Oh boy, this is kind of in a rut here today. Let me turn this heater off here. This is getting to be, I'll just turn it off, man. Wow. Man, that thing is and it's barreling right at me here. It's set up where the chair's right here, and I had to turn it off. Anyway, so, yeah, it's not been that bad. I had a decent day yesterday. I was able to get this room here, so that's cool. So I'm trying to barrel it up here about 82 miles to this motel, Jewel Motel. I got a friend of mine there. He's super cool. So I've got a couple of days set up there if I can get up there. And I've got to go through this. There's no traffic hardly on this highway here. There will be today. That's why I want to be out there around 9 or 10. I'll make it up. I got 80 miles to go. I can make it up by this afternoon, 1 or 2 o'clock. I'm not worried about it. I will make it. But, boy, I wonder how long I'm going to have to stand out there, what the traffic ratio is. Like I said, man, sometimes you sit out there for, half hour, an hour. And most of these rides, even at the worst case scenario, I've been noticing, I think the worst that I've had on this whole trip here, I think it was about, I'm going to say 2 hours was tops, about 90 minutes, so that ain't bad. That's about the max of it, about 90 minutes, hour and 45 minutes, that was a max. That was in a few, and that was ironically, that was in one of these spots that were heavily trafficked, Then another time, I was in this place where there was no traffic, and all of a sudden I got a ride. First car to come around, I got a ride. It amazes me. This hitchhiking, it's got a lot of variables to it. It does. It's no biggie, though, man. I ain't tripping on it. I ain't tripping on nothing, man. I make it regardless. I don't care what kind of weather is. Yeah, so I'm hitchhiking through snow. Okay, whatever, man. It is what it is. What, cry about, I'm hitchhiking through a blizzard of snow, and I'm not going to make it. Yeah, I'm going to make it. I always make it. So, anyway, I want to get up to this place up here. Well, within sometime this coming week, man, I got a place to stay for quite a while, and I can get some work, man, get some cash. You got to have cash to make it. If you ain't got no cash to make it, I've been able to make it without cash, but I'm just saying, I'm surviving. Roof, food, stuff like that, a motel room and stuff. And that's just because I've got such an extraordinary level of communication skills and people skills. I can get along with people and talk to people on their kind of level, come right down to their level, whatever the scenario may be. Farmer jacks, city slickers, whatever. I can just deal with people. And I'm okay. I'll make it, man. I know I'll be okay, man. I'm not going to worry about it. Today, though, man, it's been snowing all last night, and just check it out here. Huh, look at that, man. You can kind of see that snow. It is, and it's windy. It's 30-mile-an-hour winds, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. It's going to be a challenge today, but the nice thing about it? The nice thing about it is that if there's some traffic coming, which I'm sure there will be, and I'm hoping they plow these roads, man. I'm hoping this 59 here ain't shut down. That's going to put a real damper on things. Then my ass will be sitting over here in this Casey's. They've got a table over there, and they got Wi-Fi. It's not that bad, but it's going to be one of them things where I might be sitting over there most of the day drinking coffee, pissing and drinking coffee just to stay warm, whatever. With me here, I didn't want to stop this video. So I'm watching this show on TV. I think it's pretty cool. This Cheaters here, this guy, he's a band, he runs a band, and his girlfriend there was having oral sex on the stairs while he was gone, and with this other gal. So, what am I going to tell you about? Weird stuff, huh? It's weird people. This will be my last cup of coffee, sir. So this is kind of the same filter I used twice, so that's cool. So that's it. That's all I'm having this morning is this cup of coffee here. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah. This last cup of coffee here this morning while I'm in this room. If I need some coffee, I'm going to just strictly drink it to warm up with. That's it. I don't want to be pissing all day. I've got to go through this one town here. If I can get up 26 miles up the road, I believe it's at 26 on or 24 or 26 up to this other sizable town, about 5,000. This here's about 1,400. Decent little town though. Not a bad little motel either. Nice little motel. I don't mind this at all. I wish I had about 500. I'd probably just get this for the rest of the weekend and just chill till this shit barrels over. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'll get up there today. We'll just, you know, um, we'll just make it one day at a time. I'll make it there today, hopefully. If I can get up to Fergus Falls today, that'll be awesome. Get my little hole away from home and a hole in the wall home away from home there. Todd there, he puts me up in this little cool apartment there. It's decent, man. And I'll grab one of his shovels, man, tomorrow. And even if it's a Sunday, I'll go shovel some snow. I'm gonna probably go to a church tomorrow too, get a few bucks, and then Monday morning I'll be able to barrel out up to that parking ride, get up to this next spot here, Detroit Lakes. And if I'll visit them people if they want me to stay a day or two. That's cool. I'll do some work in their cafe. That's all good and well, man. If not, I'll just barrel on, hitchhike out of there, man, and keep going up, man. Get where I need to go. Because I ain't got that far. Once I get up to Detroit Lakes, I've got 80 to 90 miles, hour and a half, and I've got to where I'm going. So, and, well, that Cheaters is something else there. I was watching that. God. Yeah. And I'm not speaking bad on anybody, bad guys or women. You do what you got to do. But me, myself, I've had some, pretty, the last few experience I've had with gals, they haven't worked out. And I had a female friend stuff, and whatever, bless her heart, I'm not going to feel bad about it. I'm not going to hate on her like she hated on me, but I'm not worried about girlfriends and relationships and intimate affairs. I'm worried about getting myself together, getting some cash, getting myself situated. Times are going to get tough. They're going to get super tough, man. I mean, when I say super tough, they're going to get tough, man. We ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen nothing on this weather either. This winter just started here about a month ago. That's it. We've got all of this month here till February 22nd. Then we've got another month of it, March, February. We got all of February and most of March, man. We've got another 60 days. We've got another 2 months of weather. 2 months of winter weather. Oh, I don't think we've seen anything. We're going to see some deep freezes. Trust me on that, man. I'm telling you, man. I remember Illinois last year, all the way to the end of February. It was just, man, it was record temperatures. Blizzards, 35 below zero. I had a little snow removal thing I was doing. I was living with that one gal. So with this one gal, she won the lottery. She won the lottery. Couple $1 million. I'm telling you, she did. I'm not going to mention any names, but I was with a gal that actually won a $2 million Powerball. I'm not even going to get into that, but I was gone. She wanted me gone, so you go figure on that, man. So money, yeah, is it the root of all evil? No, it's people are the root of all evil. It's just like firearms. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. It's a piece of metal. But people kill people with guns. Okay? People do that. Same with money. Money is just a medium of exchange. How it's managed, how it's used is a different story. But most people, like I said, money is, it rules their life. In my situation right now, yeah, it'd be nice to have several thousand. I could do quite a bit, and I can make it where I can make some more and keep myself a roof over my head, some steady income coming in. I'll be okay. I'm not able to get to that point right now. I'm just barreling on little by little. And I'll tell you what, everybody thinks, oh yeah, sometimes it's very hard to get back into that saddle. Once you've been bucked off and try to get back on that bucking Appaloosa and try to get that saddle cinched up and get back in it again, good luck. Good luck. It don't happen overnight. Sometimes it'll take months, if not years, if not several years to get up. Getting out of homelessness, there's so many different components and variables that have to come into play. It's like making a loaf of bread. So it can be a crappy loaf of bread, hard, not good, or a soft, good, perfect loaf of bread, or a good apple pie. It's how you bake it. All the ingredients come into play. How it's cooked, done right, it comes out right. Well, that's like if you're homeless. Um, there's a lot of factors people are getting into homeless. There's so many people that are just a step away from them. They inevitably become homeless. And man, that's how it is. And it's tough, man. I'm going to tell you right now, it is super tough. And, you know, man, you got to have a lot of factors to get out of homelessness. One, you got to have some really good friends that are like down behind. I've got a couple cool friends, man. One lives far away. Another one lives pretty far away. But Shane is awesome. Shane is really, he's a good guy, man. He's helped me several times now. And he's been there as a friend. We talk and stuff when we can. I like him. He's a good brother, man. I care about him and his wife and his kids and stuff. And I want him to be a success. And I don't know what part I can play. You know, it's what he wants me to do when I get situated. I'll be more than willing to help him out. He's a friend of mine. He's already proven himself in tough times to me, and I appreciate that, man. Thanks, Shane. If you hear this, thank you, brother. This is a bitch, man. Let me tell you, bro. You know, I think you mentioned your wife at one time, but we had talked when I was in the shop there. She had went through a period of homelessness, so she understands the whole equation of what homelessness is and bouncing around, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a bitch, man. It's not easy. You need good friends. You need people that'll believe in you, and that you can believe in some other people, man. I mean, I got nothing, man. I don't have a family. Let's just put it like that. And I don't even want to get into the reasons why of that. It's just, man, my family's worthless, man. They never were there. I was abandoned as a young kid, you know, and I've tried to make a couple attempts in my life to get back with. I'm done with all that. All I'm doing, man, is trying to get my life together. Be positive, deal with positive people. Don't worry about the past. The past it's dead and stinking. And move forward day by day. Worry about today. Screw tomorrow. It's gone. It's like an obituary. You read it. You put the paper down. It's done. You don't read that obituary again. You're not going to sit there and read that every day. Oh, my God. My best friend died, or this guy died. And it's done. Wish him well. That's it, man. Push on. Live for the day. Treat people good. Talk good about people. Do the right thing. Like Spike Lee said, do the right thing, man. Just do the right thing. And then hope for a better tomorrow. And things usually kind of click, plug in, you know, fall into place. And I'll be all right, man. I'm not worried. I'm going to make this Navy. Join the Navy. Making an adventure. And I ain't worried about, so it's cold out. Okay, it's freezing. It is freezing. It's windy, man. It is bad out there. And it's not stopping. This stuff is not stopping, man. It ain't stopping. This crap is not stopping, man. It just keeps going. And it's going to do this probably all day, just like that. I'm going to be hitchhiking in this crap today out there. All day. You can see if you really look at that, it's not the greatest light, but if you look at that snow, you look at the snow. It's just going. It's not terrible, you know, but it's bad enough. And, man, I'm going to be in that today. And luckily, when I check out of this motel here, that's cool. There's a Casey's right over there, so I can go back and in for it. There's a cool dude over there, too, that works over there named Marcus. He's awesome. He's kind of a hippie dude. We talked yesterday. Really nice guy. I can just come in there, you know, and they accept EBT, so you can get coffee, I can get a sandwich, anything cold or a sandwich, I can heat it up. I mean, so I can eat something if I got to be there by lunch. But I want to get a ride. And I can get up to this, I'm hoping it stops here within the next couple hours. That's what I'm hoping. It says cloudy by 8 or 9, no snow. All I'm seeing is snow and wind. And I'm looking at the wind, and it's like 30, 34 miles an hour. That is strong wind. It's blizzard wind. So, man, it's going to be a bitch out there. I'm going to tell you right now. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to get out there. I'm going to do it trooper style. I'm going to get out there with that sign, man. I'm going to be ready, get a ride. Hopefully somebody will stop. They'll see me out there. They'll give me a ride. Get up to the road here and just concentrate on getting up to that Fergus Falls. I will make it up there today. I don't accept no. I'll make it. So a lot of these times I've been able to get 100 miles. The other day I was able to get 100 miles up. So, man, 80-something miles up, man, once I get to this situation, I'm only sitting at like about 140 miles from my destination once I get to Fergus Falls. And what's nice about Fergus Falls is, well, what's not nice is when they do have that otter tail bus, $150. It'll take you like 8 miles out, 6 to 8 miles out, and put you on a parking ramp. There ain't nothing out there, man. There ain't. It's a good highway though, and that shouldn't be no problem getting to Detroit Lakes or Pelican Rapids. Either way, I'll make it. I ain't tripping on nothing, man. I shall prevail. I shall make it. But the thing is it's out there, and hopefully it won't be blizzard or nothing. There'll be some sun out. I can deal with it. The temperatures are looking like 1-5. It's gonna be cold as a bitch. So I think this next time around here, I'm gonna invest in a couple of the next several $100s I get. I am gonna buy some warm clothing for the rest of the winter. I don't know how things are going to go, man. I may head west again. I don't know. But I know one thing, though. Whatever I decide to do, I'm going to make sure I got at least $1,000 on a card and some cash stashed away. And I love that pack. That's a good-ass pack. I really like it. I don't even want to get rid of that pack. I'm just going to keep it. It's so functional. It's such a functional pack. I love it. It's just sitting right over there. Beautiful pack. I love it, man. And I lightened my load last night. I did. I lightened it by about a good 5 pounds. I got rid of a pair of pants that were crappy. Trashed them. A big turtleneck. Got rid. I don't want it. It's too bulky. I don't need it. I sweat too much in it. You don't want to be sweating this. You just want to be insulated with some air barrier. So I got rid of that old crappy pair. 2 crappy pair of socks. I got rid of a crappy pair of underwear. What else did I get rid of? Yeah, 2 shirts. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I got rid of some stuff. And I still was able to pack it pretty decent. So I'm good, man. And it sits nice, and it's lighter now. And I'm kind of actually, it's not as, that took up some space, man. That right there took up a nice little chunk, about a foot square space. So I got rid of that. So the pack is actually lighter by about 5 pounds. I can feel it, too. It's a lot lighter. So that's cool, man. So now I'm under 50 pounds on that pack. I'm pretty sure of that. It might have been 6 or 8 pounds. I don't know, but I got rid of it, and I'm cool. And I got food in that pack, too, for about 3 days worth of food. So I'm sitting pretty good, man. I'm not worried. Things should be okay. And I'd like to go down to this thrift store down there when I get to Fergus Falls. It's just right down the road, about quarter mile from the motel there, and Salvation Army. Usually they got some pretty nice stuff in there. I'm gonna take a look at a few things. I might swap out a few things. I'll talk to some people. I'll be good. Either way it goes, I'll be cool, man. And I might shovel some snow, make 40 or 50, go into that thrift shop and get a couple little things, man. So there, I'd like to get some good hiker boots, nice hiker boots. I really want them. Tennis shoes I hate to get rid of them Brooks running shoes I got, but if I got to get rid of them, I'll get rid of them. Lighten my look. They're only a pound, a little over a pound. They're good summer shoes. I kind of want to hold on to them for the summer because they've been really good to me. I've had them a couple years. Anyway, this is getting to be about 20-minute video, but I just want to explain to you, this ain't no joke. This being on the road like this, I'm a hobo, man. It is for right now. I'm American hobo. I got no bones, qualms about it, whatever. I'll be fine. I'm going to be just fine, man. Not a problem at all. I'll make it through. But, man, things have got to get better for me. Ain't no doubt about that. They got to. I mean, I don't want to keep going through just like this. I can, and it's an adventure. If it was the summertime, I wouldn't care. I'd actually start camping out. But I'm going to get some gear where my gear is like, man, half of what I got, but it's all high-tech stuff, and everything's down to a basic bare minimum, what I need. I'll be okay. And, I don't mind traveling in the summer, man. Spring, summer, and fall, I don't mind it. This frickin' winter, though, man, you got to be ready for it, man. You really got to be ready for it. I'm ready for it to a point. I'm not really dressed for no sub-zero shit, but I mean, I'm dressed. I got a sweat hood, couple coats, couple hats, some gloves and stuff, socks. I'll be okay, man. I'm not gonna freeze to death. But anyway, let me just get this going here. It's 19 minutes and 37 seconds. It's good talking to you folks. And like I said before, if you can look out for a brother, any of you brothers watching this, sisters watching this, help a brother out with a gift card. Whatever, man. Help a brother out. Like and subscribe. This is Brian here. This is the American Hobo, man. So I'm going to let you guys go.